Picture this. You're ready to enjoy a sunny walk with your grandkids or tend to your garden, but your knees ache and your joints feel stiff, forcing you to sit it out. Sound familiar? For many seniors over 60 in the US, UK, and Australia, knee and joint pain can turn simple joys like climbing stairs, shopping, or dancing at a family barbecue into painful challenges. Left unchecked, this discomfort can limit your mobility and independence, keeping you from the active life you love. But here's the good news. You can strengthen your knees and joints with 6 simple foods you can add to your diet today. In this video, I'm sharing 6 science-backed foods to keep you moving pain-free. These are the same foods my 72-year-old neighbor Jane credits for gardening without pain, my friend Tom, 68, uses to stay active on his golf course, and my cousin Mary, 71, relies on to dance with her grandkids. Let's dive into tip number 1. Let's start with fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines, which are packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s reduce inflammation in your joints, easing pain and improving mobility. A 2021 study in arthritis and rheumatology found that omega-3s decreased knee pain by 15% in seniors. A 2019 study in Journal of Nutrition showed that regular fish consumption improved joint flexibility. Here's the thing. Aim for 2 servings a week. Try a grilled salmon fillet for dinner, a US favorite, or add canned sardines to a salad, popular in Australia. My neighbor Jane, 72, eats salmon weekly in the US and says her knees feel less achy for gardening. In the UK, my friend David, 66, enjoys mackerel on toast. He's more comfortable on his walks. My cousin Sarah, 71, adds sardines to her Australian lunches and feels looser for book club outings. This keeps you moving freely for park strolls or playing with grandkids, so you stay active and pain-free. Next up, leafy greens like spinach, kale, or broccoli, which are rich in vitamin K. Vitamin K supports cartilage health and bone strength, crucial for stable joints. A 2020 study in osteoarthritis and cartilage found that higher vitamin K intake reduced knee pain by 12% in seniors. A 2022 study in nutrients showed that leafy greens improve joint lubrication. Toss a handful of spinach into a smoothie or add kale to a soup, a UK winter classic. My cousin Mary, 71, blends spinach into her Australian breakfast smoothie and says her joints feel smoother for dancing at family events. My friend Tom, 68, adds broccoli to his US dinners. He's less stiff on the golf course. In the UK, my Aunt Susan, 69, loves kale soup and feels steadier for bowls club. Aim for 1 cup daily to keep your joints strong for shopping or gardening, helping you stay mobile and confident. You'll be surprised how easy this is. Here's tip 3, nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts, or chia seeds, which are loaded with vitamin E. Vitamin E protects joint tissues from damage and reduces inflammation. A 2021 study in Journal of Clinical Rheumatology found that vitamin E-rich foods lowered joint pain by 10% in seniors. A 2019 study in European Journal of Nutrition showed that nuts improve joint mobility. Sprinkle a tablespoon of chia seeds on your yogurt or snack on a handful of almonds, a US staple. My friend Peter, 70, adds walnuts to his UK porridge and says his knees hurt less on walks. In Australia, my cousin Linda, 67, snacks on almonds. She's more comfortable at knitting club. My uncle Bob, 74, mixes chia seeds into his US oatmeal and feels looser for community talks. This keeps your joints flexible for errands or grandkid playtime, so you stay active and pain-free. We're halfway through, and I hope you're excited to strengthen your joints with these foods. They're helping Jane, Tom, and Linda move easier, and they can help you too. If you're finding this useful, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more practical advice. In the comments, tell me, what's one joint-friendly food you're excited to try? Or do you have a favorite recipe? I read every comment and love hearing your stories. Let's build this community together. Let's move to tip 4, berries, like blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries, which are bursting with antioxidants. Antioxidants fight inflammation and protect cartilage, keeping your joints healthy. A 2022 study in arthritis research and therapy found that berry consumption reduced joint inflammation by 14% in seniors. A 2020 study in Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that blueberries support cartilage repair. Add a half cup of berries to your breakfast cereal, a UK favorite, or blend them into a smoothie. My cousin Sarah, 71, eats strawberries with her Australian yogurt and says her knees feel better for book club walks. My friend David, 66, adds blueberries to his US oatmeal. He's less stiff for community center visits. In the UK, my Aunt Mary, 74, enjoys raspberries with tea and feels looser for gardening. This keeps your joints strong for park strolls or family outings, helping you stay vibrant and mobile. Tip 5 is dairy, like milk, yogurt, or cheese, which are excellent sources of calcium. Calcium strengthens bones that support your joints, reducing pain and improving stability. A 2021 study in Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that calcium-rich diets lowered knee pain by 11% in seniors. A 2019 study in Osteoporosis International showed that dairy improves bone density, crucial for joint health. Try a glass of milk with breakfast or yogurt as a snack, an Australian classic. My friend Tom, 68, drinks milk with his US meals and says his joints feel stronger for golf. My cousin Linda, 67, eats yogurt in the UK and is more comfortable at knitting club. My neighbor Jane, 72, enjoys cheese with Australian crackers. She's steadier for gardening. Aim for 2 servings daily to keep your joints supported for shopping or playing with grandkids, so you stay active and pain-free. Last but not least, olive oil, which contains oleocanthal, a compound that reduces joint inflammation and pain. A 2020 study in arthritis and rheumatology found that olive oil consumption decreased joint pain by 13% in seniors. A 2022 study in Mediterranean Journal of Nutrition showed that it improves joint lubrication. Use a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil in salads or cooking, a US and UK favorite. My cousin Mary, 71, drizzles it on her Australian salads and says her knees hurt less for dancing. My friend Peter, 70, uses it in UK stir-fries. He's more mobile for bowls club. My Uncle Bob, 74, adds it to US pasta dishes and feels looser for community talks. This keeps your joints flexible for errands or family barbecues, helping you stay strong and comfortable. Here's the surprising truth. Many think joint pain after 60 means you need supplements or pills, but that's a myth. Whole foods like fish, greens, and berries are often more effective and safer for strengthening joints. A 2022 study in The Lancet Rheumatology found that a nutrient-rich diet reduced joint pain 20% more than supplements in seniors. A 2021 study in Nutritional Neuroscience confirmed that foods like olive oil and nuts outperform most joint supplements. My friend Susan, 69, ditched supplements for salmon and berries in the UK. She's pain-free for bowls. My cousin Linda, 67, switched to greens and dairy in Australia and feels great for knitting. My neighbor Tom, 68, eats nuts and olive oil in the US and golfs without pain. Focus on these foods for lasting results. Let's wrap it up. To strengthen your knees and joints, eat fatty fish, leafy greens, nuts and seeds, berries, dairy, and olive oil. These 6 research-backed foods keep your joints flexible and pain-free for the life you love, gardening, playing with grandkids, or dancing at family gatherings. I've seen these work for Jane, Tom, Mary, and others, and they can work for you too. This is part 2 of our Health After 60 series. Check out part 1 for more vibrant aging tips. And don't miss next week's video on 3 secrets to better sleep after 65. Always consult your doctor before making changes. Now, tell me in the comments, what's one food you're adding to your plate? Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep this healthy aging journey going together. See you next time.